Around this time of May every year, residents of Kasese live in fear, afraid that River Nyamwamba will burst its banks again due to heavy rains. Over the years since 2013, the river has flooded and caused untold disaster, leaving residents in pain. In a bid to resolve the problem, the government, through the Ministry of Water and Environment, with funding from the World Bank, set aside 17.9 billion shillings to start desilting of River Nyamwamba to minimize the effects should it flood. But some of the gabions or barriers built to hold the excess water from spilling over the banks have started caving into the river as water volumes continue rising.
The works are going on with some challenges, nevertheless with some successes. Among the challenges was that recently, when it flooded on 23rd of April, it is true it affected some works, including the destruction of some gabions.
I requested that these gabions are not helping us, but they would either consider putting a concrete wall on certain areas, dangerous corners. That would be very, very helpful.
The leaders say that the original desilting master plan underestimated the force of River Nyamwamba, and the channel created was not wide enough to take high volumes of water.
River Nyamwamba, every time it comes in a different shape. So it changes, it's amoebic. So when we are tampering with this valley, or trying to talk about how to make it valley, we must widen the valley. The valley must be around 30 meters away.
The river is too big, and these people, the contractor, did not consult the local community for guidance, because the gabions they put were too narrow, yet the river is wide. Now that it has started raining and the river is flooding, the gabions have started falling.
The leaders also appealed to the government to reconstruct the bridges that were washed away when River Nyamwamba flooded.
We still have a big challenge in the Chanjuki area connecting Kilembe Secondary School, where the bridge was swept and the Sri Lankans had put a temporary bridge which was also swept.
There are some points where the operators were not excavating the depth according to the measurements that are in the bill choose. So immediately we have detected that. They are now going to repeat whatever was destroyed and also improve on the measurements so that the gabions should begin deeper than the surface of the water.
We are convinced and we are happy that what we set out to do has been largely achieved. It's an emergency. We didn't come to solve the flooding problem. We came to see how we can minimize the impact of flooding.
Elifaz Muhindi, the district chairperson LC5 Kasese district, asked the government to desilt the whole valley and not just the upper part.
If this work is done and there is no work done downstream, this may be rendered useless. But if the whole sketch is covered, then that's when we shall realize the benefits. We do appreciate what has been sunk in. As a community, people are really appreciative, but we are worried that if the downstream is not worked upon, then we may not achieve the overall goal of having this.
It has happened and they are still working. It must give them an experience, and they must call that one an experimental something. Because now they have seen it, they are still working, and they have seen their gabions falling in water. So it means that they need to improve on what they had done, because it has shown them that even though you are doing this, we are here coming.
Richard Bomera, the chairperson of the Nyamwamba Catchment Management Committee, warned vandals who are trying to destroy the gabions supposed to hold back the water.
We have also realized that there are some bad people who at some point vandalized some gabions. So we have started arresting some of them. We are thankful to the local Council 1 chairpersons who have swung into action, and they have started arresting people. As I speak now, some of them are in police cells.